We are coming to you live from Costco as they are celebrating, marking their 40th anniversary in Bakersfield. Believe it or not, it has been that long. We'll bring in Grace to take a look at a different set of numbers out there. And it was actually drizzling a little bit as we drove over here this morning.
Yeah, Mike, a couple of light showers not out of the question through the morning here in Bakersfield and for some of our mountain towns. And this is the reason for that. We've been tracking this weather pattern for the past several days, and it is now here. This is a stronger upper level trough. And essentially what this is a strong, cool air mass that is allowing for, of course, the cooler air, a little bit of moisture to flow into central California, and it will likely increase winds over in eastern Kern County. We'll talk about all of that. Let's begin with a couple of the showers here that we've seen on the radar over the past several hours. Again, not a ton of heavy activity, but a few raindrops here and there through the morning hours. Again, not out of the question for here in Bakersfield and for the next several hours in some of our mountain communities, mainly over the Tehachapi Mountains and down south. If you're traveling over to LA, taking the 5 down the Grapevine, just be aware you could very well see a few light raindrops on your way down in the early part of the day. Skies begin to clear in the afternoon here in Kern County, but outside of Kern to our north, a real sign of fall is taking place. Up in the high peaks of the Sierra Nevada, above 8,000 feet, we could very well see a few snowflakes, just a couple of inches. But again, the very highest peaks of the Sierra really feeling more fall-like, and our temperatures here locally certainly feeling like fall for today as we have that cooler air flowing into California. Chilly right now in our mountain towns, 40s and 50s, mid-60s here in Bakersfield, likely a bit humid here this morning, of course, as we have a little bit of those rain chances in the forecast here for the morning. Through the afternoon, as we have those clouds and that cooler air, we are expecting a cooler day for all of our communities, even chilly through the afternoon in the South Mountains, 50s over in Pine Mountain Club and Fraser Park today, right at 60 here in Tehachapi, mid-70s here in Bakersfield, and 60s and 70s for most of Kern County through the afternoon. Unfortunately, the one drawback for this cooler weather is also some gusty winds, especially along the Mojave Desert slopes. We do have a wind advisory that I mentioned earlier in the show. This is in effect through the day today, set to expire tomorrow morning, but in the meantime, gusts up to 50 miles per hour are very well possible near the Mojave area and through Jawbone Canyon. So if you're traveling the 58 through the desert, likely to feel those gusty winds, please be safe on those roadways. Now through the Super 7-day forecast, you see that very minor rain chance here for today. Things clearing out through the weekend. First weekend of October, looking fantastic. Upper 70s and low 80s, staying beautiful through the extended forecast here in Bakersfield. Outside of the valley, a little bit of a higher, up to a 20% chance for a couple of light showers like you saw on Futurecast today, but the weekend here looking fantastic, 60s and 70s for most of our neighborhoods.